Hey, Stubby here, and we are back on Timberborn. So, mistakes were made, accidents happened. I flooded an entire village. Yeah, that was crazy. I wish I would have got it on camera. I put the last piece in at the end of the drought, and I was like, cool. And then it surged and whoosh, all over, and yeah, it was not pretty. But I decided that that would be a good opportunity to learn a little bit more about the mechanics, learn a little bit more about the game. Still no expert, but I've done a lot of research, done a lot of learning, and I decided to check out another map. So this one here is called Terraces. So if you can kind of see, it's just a big block of tiered. I loaded into this map. I think the camera was pointed like right here, and I was like, oh, all right, this is, it was like this. I was like, oh, that's cool. Look at that cliff. And then I went, I have ideas. So I'm gonna build my first major dam right here. I think that would be fun. We'll probably do a levee along this wall though, just kind of following the pattern, bringing it around so we can stack this one up a little bit higher just to increase our reservoir. But looking, we've already got a food area, we've got tree area, we've got plenty of room for the machines and the barracks. We unlock the stuff we can get down here, just plenty of nice space. Lots of work still needs to be done, but plenty of nice space. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to talk slowly about the mechanics, and then there'll just be some cuts here and there as I have to wait. In the beginning of this game, there's just lots of wait for them to build the supplies. So what do we got to do? Well, you start with 7 adult beavers and 4 children. And we need to worry about their food, their thirst, as well as material gathering. So the first thing I want to look at is what am I going to place where? I only have a limited amount of options. So I'm going to come straight here, and we'll say that's what, 1, 2. Go right there. That allows for some water. We'll go here for the food, and here for everything else. All right, so I need to get things. First things first, we need to get water. Now, I'm going to end up upgrading these, but I need high priority. These guys need water. And we'll do, that should be enough right there. We need food. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get a gather running, just so we can quickly get to this food. Now, the berries won't last long. You don't want to stick with berries. And the reason why is you have these well-beings. Each beaver has a well-being score. Hunger, thirst, sleep, shelter, basic needs. Then you got nutritions. Notice there's no berries. Social life, aesthetics, awe, fun, knowledge, and spirituality. There's benefits for each one of these. So if I click on, say, this beaver right here, the carrots, if I feed them carrots, their life expectancy is plus 30%. Grilled potatoes, strength plus 30%. Bread, carrying speed plus 20%. So you see there's just kind of all these benefits. Campfire, fertility. Rooftop terrace is fertility. Working speed off of aesthetics. And statues will give us more working speed. Fun, working speed. So there's huge benefits to all of this. Now looking at the farmhouses, I kind of want to put a concept in. Where do I want them to be to maximize? So I think we'll go right here. Be the first one. I'm going to do it right here because they're going to change. I'm going to end up with 2 of them. Actually, let's do one right there. And then we'll give up a little green space for that. And we need our wood. So our wood collector guys, I'm going to use these lumberjack flags. I'm just going to put one here and one here for now. You got to mark their cutting area. And what do you know? We're going to cut all the, we're going to cut all these trees. All right. So we have water. We need water storage. So let's go ahead and bring it back over to here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. So go down this list. We have a dam that's going to need to be built. And I'm thinking we're just going to run it right here for now. Now, in order to get there, we do need to have some sort of pathing structure in place. And we're just going to go nice and simple. This path will definitely have to change, but nice and simple. And that'll give us a little bit of a water reserve during droughts. Storage, we are going to build up on logs. So let's make a log storage. And for now, I think, again, we'll just kind of wedge things in here as best as we can. We're not using any laborers yet. Housing is going to be a necessity. And so we need to look at how we're going to do our housing. Now, there's a few different variations of people that have came up with optimum settings. There's different styles. I'm just kind of wing it based off the information I know. So looking at this, I think I'm going to run the housing right here. Be a good spot. And we'll give them a path. And eventually we're going to turn this into a nice multi-floor barracks area. All right, water we've taken care of. Food, we're going to need to set up the farming area for carrots. Which, if I remember the math correctly, from a water source block, it gives you 16 blocks of water. And I believe these ones you can actually plant on too. I'm just not 100%. So we'll do a little playing it safe. And start our carrot collection. And we're going to want to put some storage down for these things. So we'll start our storage right here. And the reason I'm doing this is my actual plan for the build of these farms. Alright, so food, covered, wood, we're going to need planks. And the easiest way we're going to get the planks is we'll just go ahead and thinking maybe we'll just run it like that for now. And with a little bit of manual beaver power, and we'll give it a little path. Alright. So now that all this stuff is here, I need to set some priorities. Obviously, this was priority number 1. We're going to call that right here, and here we're going to call those priority number 2. I need to worry about the drought. I'm not super worried about the berries yet, as we have, or the carrots, because we do have the berries. We're going to make wood collection a priority, and 1 water barrel as a priority for now. The next things we'll mark up, we'll want to up that one for when they're done. And let's look at upping that one right there. We'll hit that fast forward, start our clock, and watch these little busy beavers go to work. Now, I think I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna keep recording right here, and I'm just gonna let it time lapse. We're gonna just kind of speed up, see what these beavers do. All right, just wanted to pop back in and say right here, I put the inventors. These will give you the science points which were needed to unlock. I just went ahead and put them down so I can have a place for them. They're not going to be the highest priority for me. Moderately high though. So, back to watching the beavers go. Zippy zip. All right. So now looking at them, they've got the dam done. Nothing great, but it's going to save us water. The next priority, I kind of pause a lot of these. I want to get the wood plank power up and running. And I want to get science points up and running. I need to get the forester so I don't run out of trees. So I want to make sure I'm only getting, I think I need 7 planks for the forester, so I'm going to run the woodcutter just enough for that. And we'll go ahead and actually just let it run. We'll knock down a builder. And we're going to focus on getting that forester running. I've kind of paused a little bit of everything else. Pause. 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 And I want to just let them hopefully build up enough wood to take care of getting the forester, and we're going to need the 50 points. The forester is right here in the wood, and it's basically a beaver that will replant your trees. Needed, right? And I'm probably just going to dump them right here, which will give them kind of the most range is what I'm looking for. Come on, little guys. What are we at? 4. Was 7, correct? Yeah. So we're going to let him go. And there we go. Nice. 7. Grab an extra one just for security purposes. And let's see. Getting close. Oh. Helps if I unpause them so they actually focus on building, right? Thinking there's enough trees there. Go eat, beaver. You look hungry. How are we doing for wood? Our forest only 10. So go ahead and unpause one more of those. Knock that down. Back up, might as well. Keep all my beavers employed. So we're not running any of the lumber mill or the power mill. District center is running 3 out of 4. So it's working out. We got 54. We can afford that. So let's go ahead and turn that guy back on. Eight, 10, 20, so it'll leave us about 30. We'll turn on one more lodge. That'll give enough food for all, or enough storage for all of our beavers. Storage, housing. Come on, little guys. All right. So you guys are going to prioritize planting. The reason you want to prioritize planting with these is it actually will let them, if they're harvesting something, they'll replant it before they bring the stuff back. Instead of harvesting the entire field, bringing it all back, and then planting a field. I am shy one, huh? Jiraiya died of old age. No! You were a vital part of our team. That's okay. It happens, right? So we're sitting at 42 points. We are getting there. We are so close to getting this forester, and I'm needing him because we are running out of wood. play you, press play on you. Come on, little guys. 45. You're getting there, you're getting there. 48. One more boost. 51. Oh, it's 60. Ah, 3 more. Okay. Ha. It's kind of like, easy numbers to read. So why wouldn't Stubby mess it up? Yes, we want to unlock you, and yes, we want to build you. Does that cover everything I want to cover? Covers more than enough. Yeah, we'll go with rate. Actually, what I'm thinking is we will pause that guy. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get rid of this beaver. Build the forester right there. And we'll have that little pathway into his doorway. High priority, thank you. And the pathway. There we go. Alright, so they have enough wood, they have all that, so let's go ahead and reactivate our storage and reactivate our other water. Now soon I'm going to want to go ahead and mark these plants right here for destruction. We're going to go ahead and expand our crop capability. And how are we doing on labor? District center, forester is down 1. So we can knock off a... Let's just slow down our research for a second. I want the forester. I'm going to slow down time so we can plan this out. So when it comes to the trees, you have the birch are the fastest growing, but they don't yield a lot. So I'm going to make this up here birch. And then you have pine, which yields more at a slightly longer grow time, and then maple, which yields the most. So I'm thinking back here, what's my range? Okay, and my range, okay, we are good. So maple, we're gonna run back here like that. And do one more row. We'll bring some pine in. Just gotta get some varying growth times for now while, space is limited. Looks like we've got everything covered except right here. Yep. And bring you guys back up to speed. Alright, so we have more than enough housing. We actually are already upping our numbers. We have 3 children ready to go. And we just, honestly, it's going to be more of a waiting game. They're going to have to build away, build away, build away. We're going to watch the forester. You can see he's already starting to plant. As they harvest these other tree areas, they see like right here, I can go ahead and pop these in to match. Just like that. And it's just a matter of just kind of keeping track of what they're doing. Research points, we're starting to build them up. The next thing I want to unlock is the stairs. I'm going to kind of want to work through these, and I'm going to want to unlock the levee, and I'm thinking the triple floodgate. Just go big or go home. And our little guys have been working hard, so they deserve a little bit of a break. So we're going to go ahead and set up a campfire for them as well. And since we kind of cut ourselves off right there, looks like a good spot for a campfire to me. Good, keeping our berries up, okay. radius for these. Everybody here is in a cutting radius. Good. Nice. We'll make sure the crop planting covers it all. It does. Perfect. I really think there's much else we're building. The small warehouse to move the farmhouse on top of. That's really going to be about it. So you guys, let's prioritize your relaxation. Nice selection of logs. What we'll do is go ahead and pause you, unpause, unpause. And the power wheel needs somebody. Hold on. We're going to pause this. Who are we lacking? District Center has 1, Farmhouse has 2, Forester has 1, Gather Flag has 1, Inventor has 1, Lumberjack Flag. There's 3. Oh, thought I said pause. Apparently I didn't. There we go. And now we have a drought coming in just under 3 days. So we are going to test the limits of our water. I want to build another water pump right here. And I'm not putting any... Oh. None. I want this to be just carrots. Alright. So now we're going to start building up our carrot storage. Once this really gets up there, which you can kind of see on the left, I'm at 27, 26 carrots, 81 logs, 63 water. When these starts getting up there, we're going to go ahead and start eliminating the berries. All right, we can plant some more trees. Let's see, this was maple in this area, correct? Birch right here. Birch, birch. I think that's good again. Some more waiting. And we got the points, so let's go ahead and unlock our stairs. We can start thinking about the plan for this. So I think it's just going to be a nice little for now. Maybe we cut a little wider in here just to increase the reservoir. Sure. It's going to kind of depend on how we path all this out, really. Look at those happy little beavers. And if we slow down time and we can actually click on him, you see he's got carrot nutrition, which gives him a 30% life expectancy. His shelter effects gets life expectancy plus walking speed, and the campfire is giving him a fertility, so we will hopefully get some more little ones coming. We can store up to 18. I don't want to go too fast. You can have way more beavers than your food supply, but we need more beavers to work. So it's going to be kind of a balancing act. I just want to kind of see how the harvests are doing and all that, and we'll just grow ourselves from there. Guys, let's check out our first drought and see how this affects our water. So during a drought, these right here are water source blocks. There's a handful. Ooh, we hit level 5. A handful of them on each map. That's where the water all comes from. And during a drought, they stop. Now you can still keep water in here next to them because of that, but they'll stop producing. Water does have a dynamic motion, so it is flowing. It will go away. That dam will hopefully prevent it. It's only, what, about half a block, though, that it keeps? Roughly 3/4, 2/3 of a block, maybe? So I believe this will be enough to more than suffice our beavers for the time being. They go through, I want to say it was 2 water per day per beaver, so we're looking at about 30 water per day, which is one of these right now, based on our current beaver capacity. And then here and here we'll store another 15 each. Oh, we hit level 6 already. Wow, look at us go. What do we got? I am happy with that. I like seeing that. We got some unemployed beavers, so let's put them back to work. We'll go ahead and set up another lumberjack and keep those guys working. Now we do have the stairs now, so let's go ahead and do that one and our farmhouse like that. Kind of just compact the storage up a little bit. And the drought has taken effect. So if you look at the dam, there was water flowing. Now there's not. And all the land past it that was green from the flowing water is dying. This right here just happens to be in enough of a radius of my source that this stuff stays nice and green. That's something you want to pay attention to, especially during your first drought, is you want to kind of see where it stops. So if I was building, say, farm over here, let's go with right here in this area where it was green because of the water, it's no longer green. Your plants will die in a certain amount of time. It varies from crop to crop, plant to plant, tree to tree. Birch. And more maple. I think this is the point. We are going to probably wrap it up here. I'm just going to keep my little beavers moving. Going to double the farmhouses. We're going to go ahead and get the plant cropping area increased. I want to get to potatoes, but then I'm going to need the farmhouse and a grill for the grilled potatoes, but it does give them that next perk. And there is a nicer outcome to that. So if we're looking at food, the grill, one potato gives us 4 grilled potatoes versus 1 carrot gives us 1 carrot. So definitely going to be a necessity. And we're going to need to start getting more resources, more wood. Probably end up setting up a second storage. And we'll just kind of just let these guys go and see how long they do. I'll do probably a second storage for logs. We'll set up a storage just for the planks and build up our resources. I really want to get ahead of the resource gathering so I can start building this plan that I have for here. It's going to take some figuring out. I think this is what 1, 2, so I can actually move the water collectors up to here, which will probably be something we do. This is enough that they will still collect. So there will be some changes. The forestry area will slowly shift. The food will shift. The drought is over, and there's water. See everything, all the green coming back. And if you look at like this plant, it says will die in 6 days. Some of them are like half a day, so on and so on. Oh, water came around that way too. Where'd that come from? Are there more water source blocks? There is more water source blocks there. Was that it? Look around the map, look around the map. I'm very curious now. I like how they joined together. That was pretty cool. This one comes around here, loops all the way around my settlement, and joins into this other one. So that's pretty darn cool. But yeah, there will be some motion. Can't have these on the ground with a wall going through them. So there will be some changes. But a lot of this first gap is going to be just, I need to gather resources. I need more and more and see how many storms we can survive, so to speak. So I'm going to stop right here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Until next time, Stubby out.